Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to my no buy and my project pan update number 2. So if you're new here, hello, welcome. Or if you've been around these parts and you're wondering what the fresh hell is this, I started 2020 on a mission to use up the stuff in my collection. So that's why I started Project Pan. Project Pan is basically where you use up the stuff in your collection. And I am a newbie, like this is my first year. I'm very new at it, but doing my best to work my way through there. And then I also decided to do a no buy for 2020, and the update on that is it's done. It's done. I've already blown that to smithereens. In fact, you'll see a haul probably next weekend of just what I decided to buy. So kind of defeated the purpose, but I have realized until I find something else to medicate with other than shopping, then I'm just setting myself up for failure. So I'm hoping maybe after my birthday, I can try like a short-term no buy and see how I do. My birthday's at the end of April, by the way. So anyway, so the no buy is over. I may do a low buy. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I mean, I'm really ticked at myself for not sticking with it, but yeah, if I can't bury my feelings in carbs, then the next best thing is shopping. So yeah, I'll get it together at some point though, because I really don't want to bring more stuff in, right? So anyway, so yeah, so let's talk about it. So if you're wondering, I'm doing a whole body project pan basically. So I have hair care, skincare, I have body care, I have makeup, basically everything for a full face, full body. So I'm going to share with you what I'm currently working on, show you some of the progress. I haven't weighed anything yet, so I will have to insert pictures for you guys to see the progress on some of these things, but I do have a few empties, so let me start there. So the first one I was most excited to use up was this dang thing. This is the Carried Away body wash from Bath & Body. I mentioned it before, and I've even commented on a couple of people's videos that complain they have dry skin, but then they have like 32 of these in their empties. Bath & Body Works has so much fragrance in their products. It may be the fragrance in their products that's drying you out. So I was so excited to get this done. I don't remember where I started, but the last update I was right here. So that is done, and praise the Lord, hallelujah. I finished up the second serum that I had. I really like this for the most part. I don't know that it's one that I'll repurchase, and I'll show you what I have decided to use instead, but I did enjoy it. And then the next one is the Drops of Youth by The Body Shop. By the end of this, I was basically having to pour this in my hand, and this was brand new when I started. So it took me about 2 months. I think I finished it last week. Yeah, I finished this at some point last week. So this is one that I won't repurchase just because I felt like this was irritating. Like after I used this, my skin would like basically turn red as a beet. So not something that I would repurchase. They have all sorts of, the Body Shop Fountain Drops of Youth or whatever, they have a whole line. So if it's something that you're interested in, you can check it out. And then last but not least, I mentioned that I was just about out of this Your Good Skin Pro Vitamin Overnight Cream, and I finished this up. So those are my empties for this time around. Unfortunately, I don't have any makeup empties because I think I wore makeup maybe twice this month. Maybe 3 times, and those, like maybe one of those times today, I'm actually wearing the products that are in my project pan, and the other times I wore makeup for those full brand videos that I've been posting. So yeah. So anyway, so yeah. So I've decided to roll out one thing, and that's this Organza Perfume by Givenchy. You can see where I was and where I am now. I love this perfume, but this is very much a fall scent for me. The top notes are vanilla and gardenia, and I mentioned this before. I hate gardenia, but I love the way this smells. And again, this is the cologne, not the perfume. The perfume is so much better. But I mean, I use this sometimes twice a day, and I'm still barely made a dent in it. And like I said, this is very much a fall scent, and I'm telling you, March 1st for me is springtime. We're going to be in the 70s, like mid 70s the next couple of days here in Texas. So I'm ready for spring. So I'm done with this. I'm going to put this away until probably September, mid-September, and then I'll pick it back up and hopefully finish it by the end of the year. So in its place, I'm bringing in this. This is the Be Delicious Fresh Blossom by DKNY. Oh, love it. I haven't used this in forever, but man. If you've never smelled this, it's just really like a very sweet kind of floral. It's not too sweet because I'm not one that likes anything that's sickly sweet. But I love this, and I have it in this size, and I have a smaller bottle too. So again, I'll insert pictures of how much everything weighs because, like I said, I haven't weighed anything. But this is just about done. I'll probably finish this before the middle of April. And if I do, like I said, I have a smaller one, and you guys will see that in the next update. So I'm switching to that. Everything else is basically what you've seen. So this is my Burt's Bee cleansing oil, and you can see it's barely, and we've barely moved. So this is the end of the washi tape is where we started. The first line is the last update, and then the second line is today's update. So I've barely used this. I only use this if I need a second cleanse. So this removes my makeup. So I've only used it the 3 or 4 times that I've actually worn makeup. I'll use it tonight, but I'm filming this on the 29th of February. So it'll count for March, but it's not going to count toward today. So this is very slow going. It doesn't take a whole lot. And I love this. This is so good at removing. It basically removes everything. And this paired with those baby washcloths that I showed you guys last month, just match me in heaven. So there's that. As far as oil, I've barely made any progress in this either. Again, I'll show you guys, but this is the Shea Moisture 100% pure argan oil. So I like to use this as a moisturizer. So I will put on this as my last step unless I'm doing a face mask. But I only use 2 pumps. 4 pumps a day, I think, is what I decided how much I'm using. So it's not using a whole bunch. You don't need a whole bunch. And, but I really like it. Now, I have a shea butter, a shea oil, oh my word, Misty. Shea butter oil. Yeah. That I like to put in my hair or use when I'm like waxing my face or whatever. But I use this strictly as a moisturizer. So making progress on that. This is my little Origins Drink Up mask. I've probably used this every other day for a month, and I still haven't used this up. This is like the stuff that will not end. Like, seriously will not end. Every time I think I'm just about done with it, it feels like it's, you know, coming back for more or whatever. So this is an overnight mask. It's not one that you have to rinse off. I love this. I used to use this as a daily moisturizer, but I don't anymore. But yeah, working my way through that. Also working my way through my Bye Bye Under Eye. Confidence in a Bye Bye cream, under eye cream, whatever. I've made really good progress on this. This will probably be finished by the end of the month. I don't think it'll be finished before my next update. If it is, I'll, of course, share with you guys in the next update. I'm actually going to move to the Neutrogena Eye Booster, I think is what it's called. But this is just about done. Then for my toner, so you can see where we were and kind of, let's see, where we are now. I will finish this before the end of the month. And so to take its place, I've purchased this Vitamin Hyaluronic Acid Vitalizing Toner. This is from iUnique. This is a Korean skincare brand that you can get on YesStyle. I bought this and a couple of serums that I'll share with you guys. But this stuff was so inexpensive. I was expecting this to be really expensive, but I got a toner and 2 serums for less than $50 plus shipping. It took about 2 weeks to get here. It came US mail. But yeah, I haven't even opened this yet because like I said, I'm going to finish this first. But again, I have really dry skin. So anything that will help moisturize it, I'm all on board for that. And I don't need anything for like pore minimizing and stuff because I think I have like 3 pores that you can actually see. My makeup may be looking a little crazy. I tried to I wear glasses, so it removes it, but I've been using the Tati Blendiful. This is another thing I bought on my Nova. But yeah, so I really am excited to use that. And then what I've replaced that Drops of Youth with is this. This is the iUnique Black Snail Restore Serum. It's literally just the spooge from snails. But this is also iUnique. I've used this for 2 days now. It was brand new when I got it. I just got it Wednesday, I think. So I've used it Thursday, Friday, and I used it this morning. I love this already. I'm trying to use one product at a time to see if I have any kind of allergic reaction to it. But so far, so good. It just feels so wonderful on my skin. It just feels so good. I really, really like it. So I replaced those two, with that overnight cream. I mentioned these in my last video. So this is what I'm using during the day because this has an SPF of 30. And then I'm using this one at night. So this is the Speed Plump All Day Super Moisture Marvel. I wish they had this in the tub. I've said that before, but I've been using these two. And again, I'll insert pictures so that way you can see, how much I've used, etc. I just haven't weighed them yet, so I don't know. I also have my lip scrub, which I haven't actually been using quite as much. My lips have been doing pretty well. And I'm still using those lip balms that I showed you guys, the Mongo Butter or whatever they're called. They're listed in my last update video. Really good. So I'm still working on my face wash. It's kind of hard to see, but I think we're probably about halfway through. It just doesn't take much of this. Like one pump will do your whole entire face. So I'll probably finish this around May if I had to guess. But so this is my second cleanse if I'm wearing makeup, and it's of course my first cleanse if I'm not. And I keep this on my vanity. I don't keep it in my shower. I guess if I did keep it in my shower, it might go a little quicker. I don't know. But so yeah, this is my cleanser. Since I finished that Carried Away, I brought in this from Philosophy. This is a Melon Daiquiri. This is a shampoo, shower gel, and bubble bath all in one. I love these. I know not everybody does, but I do. I bought this because of my back surgery. I knew because I wasn't able to bend or twist or lift. I knew that being in the shower and trying to juggle, a body wash and a shampoo container and a conditioner container and all the other things would be a hassle. So I bought a travel size of the Amazing Grace, which I don't care if that's an old lady smell. I love it. And then I got this one, which is so good too. So I'm using this just as shower gel because I have a couple other shampoos and conditioners that I'm working through. I love the scent. If you love melons, you will love it. And we're getting into, like I said, spring. March 1st is spring for me. Just spring, let's do it. So I will probably have this through, I don't know, probably summer maybe. I don't go through a whole lot of this. It doesn't take much. But yeah, this is what has replaced my Carried Away. And this has scent to it, but I don't find that it bothers my I don't feel like it dries me out at all. And I also don't find that it's hard on my scalp, and I love it in my hair. Like it doesn't weigh it down, and I have I'm very bald, very fine, thin hairs. So any kind of volume I can get, I take, and I don't find an issue with this. And if you purchase this from Philosophy, a lot of times they have 40, 50, 60% off. And I buy these on sale. I think they're $18 for 16 full ounces. As far as, I forgot my body butter. I've barely used that. I've also barely used this scrub. This is the Shea Sugar Scrub in Brazilian Nut. I just don't like the scent. And sometimes I don't have enough energy, like arm strength, to do a scrub like on my arms and on my legs. Some days I don't have enough energy to do the full hair thing either, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So I haven't been using this as often as I needed to. The same thing goes with the body butter. But I did use this today. I did use my body butter today. I'll try to remember to insert a picture. Next, we have my shampoo and conditioner. So this is where I was last update, and now I'm down to here. I thought I would be further on this, but I've had a few days in February. I just didn't have the arm strength because this is a double cleanse. Like, you have to do it, wash your hair, then you wash it again, and then you condition. And honestly, some days I can barely get my hair and my body washed without having to do 3 different steps. So I've barely made a dent in the conditioner, but I'm hoping that I'll finish these in March because we have 5 weeks. So hopefully once these are finished, I will move on to something else. And that something else is this banana shampoo from the Body Shop. I hate this. It smells so bad. All of their banana stuff stinks. This isn't, no, it does. This isn't like the grossest. Their body yogurt in this scent, it's horrible. But this is a nourishing shampoo. I just got the shampoo. It's for normal to dry hair, which is basically me. But so once I finish that shampoo and conditioner, I'm going to move on to this. And of course, I'll weigh it and mark it. But I mean, you can see I've barely used any of it. So I think that's it for face and body, and then Perfume. Like I said, I'm ready for spring and ready to move on to new scents. I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. So as far as makeup, like I said, I haven't really made any progress. I haven't made any progress. I don't even know if there's a reason to show you. But, so for my foundation, I've been using this, where are the drops? Oh, this. Been using the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop along with the Cover FX drops. And I think I've used this twice, if even twice, this whole entire month. So again, not doing real great on anything really. The only thing that would be different is I depotted my Too Faced blushes. That was just a pain in the butt to try to store, but also trying to get to them. But I've made a lot of great progress on these blushes. The problem is the weight's going to be different because they were in cardboard and now they're in a magnetic palette. But you can see I've been using these for eyeshadows. I really like them as eyeshadows. I have a little bit of it on blush today. I've used everything in my project pan on my face today. So there's that. I've made a little bit more progress on my Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. I really think this is supposed to be a powder, and it's not. It's like a cream. I don't know what I did, but it's coming off as a cream. But yeah, I've been using it. And then here's my bronzer. So still making a dent. Like I said, I'm going to flash up pictures to show you guys the rest of it because like I said, I haven't really made any progress. It's been really frustrating because again, putting on makeup is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Strenuous. I know it's not for everybody, but for me, it's really strenuous trying to hold up my arms and those kinds of things. So there have just been some days where I really want to, and I just haven't. So my goal for March is to wear makeup at least twice a week to make some progress on the items that I have. I'm just about finished. I'm just about finished with my Catrice. I still have a ton to go on my primer water. Still making a little headway in my primer. So I still have a long way to go on most everything, but I am still trying to push myself to work through them. So like I said, the no-buy is over. You'll see hopefully next weekend what I purchased. yeah. Like I said, maybe at like the end of April or the 1st of May, I will be in a better headspace. That's the problem with the winter, is I just stay in a lot of pain. And so sometimes I just let that get the best of me, and I, buy something to make me feel better, and which is not a good idea. It's not something that I want to be doing, but sometimes it just can't be helped, right? So anyway, so I've made good progress. I think this is like 10 items that I've finished up for the first 2 months, which isn't that bad. Some of them are give me items, of course, but I still think I'm doing fairly good. So like I said, my goal next month is to wear makeup at least 2 times a week, and hopefully finish, if nothing else, at least my primers and my Catrice spray, right? So thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you're doing Project Pan or Novi, how you're doing. Hopefully you've been way more successful at it than I have. So I'm going to insert pictures here so you can see the progress from January to February, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.